What is going on, guys? We are going to be looking at non WWE based generic entrances here. As you can see, I already saw a glitch. I saw his mouth morph through the mask. Look at that. You see that? There's a little bit of morphing there. Let's take a look at King of Cruisers. I think these are entrances that were already in it from 2K22. I want to focus more on the ones that you haven't seen before. There may not be very many. There's a slight clothing morphing issue. It's not nothing serious, but this is a custom wrestler that I got here. As I'm just taking a look at this here, I have the music off, of course. Of course, the music's gonna be off because, you know. Okay, there's that. What about Knight Rider? I'm not sure if that's generic or if that's based on a WWE wrestler because I don't. Looks like a female type thing. Okay, I'll save that because I'm gonna do a female version. Like I'm gonna, you know, use a female created wrestler that I have and look at the entrances. This is nothing new. It may have had a different name, but I clearly remember seeing this entrance in the game. And it's a good thing to transfer everything over. It looks like his mouth is morphing through the mask. See, you can see part of it. Not a big deal, right? Just something there. Hopefully, it doesn't do that throughout the match. It's probably just the mouth movements, the animation from the entrance. I should probably hide that. Make it look better. Yeah, that's definitely in it. It may have had a different name, but let's go to the top of let's start from A and go down. See if I can. Again, I'm just focusing on non WWE entrants, like not the WWE wrestlers, but just the generic entrants that they kind of added in it. Is what I'm trying to look at here. This may have been in it. I really don't recall. I didn't see it. There was some entrances that I didn't pay attention to from WWE 2K20. This could very well be new. It's just hard to tell. And they also have some new, like, intergender couple entrances. I saw two new ones. There might be more than that. I'd take another look at it. So, yes, you have that there. Not sure who that's based off of. As you can see, that mouth morphing through the mask thing. Again, that ain't nothing to, you know, go into a raging fit over. I mean, it's. You kind of knew something like that would be in the game. Let's see. I remember seeing something called All Red Everything. Okay, it's a female. I'm not gonna, you know, not gonna get too ridiculous here. I think that's a real wrestler. B Teamster. What exactly is that? I'm not. I'm not too familiar with WWE right now, so I don't know. Reading this stuff, sometimes I can't tell if some of this stuff is a WWE wrestler or not because I don't know their roster. So here we go. There's this. This doesn't look familiar. I don't think this was in it. I should have used a wrestler without a mask. I only have a couple of creative wrestlers right now. But again, I've said this before in other videos, but I'm not seeing any difference in the PS5 and PS4 versions. I've played both, and I mean the visuals on the PS4 version seem like they look just as good. I mean, it looks excellent to me. So there's that, and then you got B Teamster 2. Let's see what that is. There might be something in WWE called B Teamster. I don't really know. Okay, it looks similar to what we just saw. Maybe there's some differences in there. We'll go ahead and take a look at this almost all the way through, basically. Yeah, that looks similar to what we just looked at. What about Bad Attitude? What exactly is that? Let's take a look here. I'm always interested in these other options because I like to create wrestlers that aren't too similar to WWE wrestlers, like just something different, because you can't do the custom entrances anymore, like where you connect different, you know, stage, rampway, ring. You can't, that's not in this, from what I understand. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's new. I don't recall seeing that. Let's see, we got the banker. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I think this is that 80s entrance that was in the other one, maybe. That's like the old 1980s cell phone type deal. Got this, you know, kind of a cheesy, corny type of gimmick, from an 80s character, with an 80s cell phone. I don't know if the cell phones were that big. I mean, they're being a little silly with that, but, you know. I think this is new. I don't think this is the same exact entrance from. I remember there was something where you had a big phone from one of those 80s based characters, but I don't think that's exactly it. I believe that was a female. I'm not sure though. Okay. That was Banker. Let's see what else. Beast from the East. What exactly would that be? We'll take a look and see. As you can see, his name is Death Demon. I created this same character in 2K20. I don't believe this was in it. I could be wrong. Like I said, there were some entrances that I didn't pay that much attention to, but I think this is new. It's no big deal. I mean, it's something. Beefcake Barber, that's probably just Brutus. I guess he's not in this, so they just moved his name around a little bit. See what this is here. Okay, what's that stand for? Believe in me. Okay, so it's like maybe some type of politician based thing here. So you got this. Again, some of the stuff is a little on the cheesy side, but that's what wrestling is, right? Yeah, a little cheesy. I'm not gonna say corny, but it's definitely cheesy. I mean, that's pretty much what wrestling has always done. They've always come up with these cheesy type, ideas for wrestlers. So it's good that they have this stuff in here. I don't know that I would use that. I probably wouldn't, but you know, that's what we got. Best kept secret. Let's take a look, see what that is. This video will be fairly long because we're still in B's. I may have to separate the female and male versions of this just so that the video ain't ridiculously too long because it looks like it's going to be fairly long. Okay, we got Beast from the East, whatever that means. I don't even know. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. What was that? I was at Best Kept Secrets, right? That's what the name of it was. So, we'll go back to that. Big Bull, let's see what that is. What exactly would that be? Not sure. It may represent somebody from the WWE historically. I think some of these do. This doesn't look familiar. I should probably, you know what? I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. I want to see the full animations of these characters, so I'm gonna edit this character and take the mask off of him. That way, we can. These are my other custom, you know. That way you can see the full animation of the facial movements and whatnot. So, that would be better, I think. Of course, I'm gonna have to put the mask back on him because that's. I'll tell you what. I'll make a duplicate version in one of them, and I'll delete one later. Just take that mask off so that we can. I'll probably even take the cape off of him. You know. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of that mask. That way, you know, you can see the full effects of it because, they have facial animations and stuff. I'll go ahead and make his eyes regular as well. That way it looks more, natural, I would say. There we go. We'll use this character. We'll use him because I think when you see the way they're you know they move and stuff like that. Let me see something. Let me delete this version here. You can save your changes independently in roster and universe. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna eventually delete this version of the game anyway, but you know, let's get back into it. Seems like this is taking a little bit longer than it did before, but anyway, whatever. Let's go back here. Wow, looks like my loading is increased for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on here, but looks like it increased a little bit. Okay, so we did Bull last time. Let's take a look at what else we got here. Is Big Evil? What is that? Let's take a look here. I thought he had a prop in his hand. Looks pretty plain. Just kind of a guy walking. I mean, these visuals are very good. I'll tell you that. The skin texture, his face, everything looks very good in this. It's unfortunate that they don't let us use the music. I wish we could, you know. Okay. Oh, I think it's one of those Undertaker entrances. I think it is. Big Evil Bike. That may be an Undertaker too. Okay. I think this is the Undertaker. Yeah, it is. The American Bad, you know, that version. That's basically what I believe this is. Made a lap completely around the ring. They should at least, you should at least hear the fans at least. The fans are pretty much made this, you know, a certain way. I don't know why some of them are facing the other way, but whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much what that is. Big Hoot, what exactly is that? That might be based on Kevin Nash or something. I don't know. It looks like the Wolfpack symbol or somebody from the Wolfpack. Big Texan. The reason why I'm not looking at the whole entrances for some of them because I think the video is a little bit. Oh, this is I think I think Stan Hansen. I think somebody. I might have that name wrong. There was somebody that had like something like that they were bringing to the ring. I think it was Stan Hansen. It might be a different wrestler. This is somebody from the '80s, maybe early '90s that I'm talking about here. Looks like that's like a bell or something. So you know, I'm looks like that kind of morphed through him a little bit. Nothing serious. Not nothing that you would throw a raging fit over. But you know, you're gonna see a little bit of that in here, of course. Black Sun. What exactly is that? I saw something that said Black Scorpion. The Black Scorpion was like, I think that was the Ric Flair character that had the mask from the '80s or '90s, whenever it was, when he had to wrestle Sting. Or that the Black Scorpion might just be Sting in this. I really don't know. We'll take a look here. Once we take a look at this here, go through this, you know. I'm more interested mainly in the very unique entrances, like ones that have like props and stuff like that, maybe. You do see a lot of cut and paste faces in the audience. Nothing wrong with that. But they did a good job of making the audience look like several different people as opposed to a bunch of clones. Even though they are kind of cloned, but they did a good job of not making it look that way, giving whole groups of people the same entrance. This looks pretty plain, I would say. Oh, Bloody Scorpion. Okay, I wasn't reading that right. I'm not sure what that would mean, Bloody Scorpion. That might. Oh, okay, it's Sting. It's Sting. you know, got the black bat. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Let's see if he points the bat when he gets to the ring. This video, I wish I could put music on it, keep from having issues. Book him. See what that is. I know they had something similar to this. I don't think it was this. I don't remember that walk in 2K20. So yeah, you got. I'm just gonna go down this list. It's taking a long time. Boxer, break the walls. That's probably Chris Jericho. Break the Hitman Hart. Yep, Brock, of course. Bubbly personality. Let's take a look at that. And we're still in B's. Look how low on the list we are, man. There's a lot of entrances in this game, man. I mean, that's obviously a very good thing. It's a very positive thing. Okay, it's a female type character. Walking with a suit, almost like a Vince McMahon, almost maybe. Captain Charisma. Let's take a look at that. That Caribbean sensation looks familiar. That name does. That's probably somebody from. That's probably a historic wrestler of some kind. It looks fairly familiar, but I can't put my finger on who that is. Let's take a look at what he does when he gets in the ring here. Man, if you looked at all these entrances, man, that video would take hours, man, because there's a lot of entrances in this game, and some of them are fairly long too. I mean, you would literally be here for hours looking at this stuff. That's why I have to cut some of them short and not look at the whole thing. If it looks pretty plain, you know, oh no, that's Captain Charisma. Here's Caribbean Sensation. I thought that's what the other one was. That looks fairly familiar. Cave Woman. I think that's something that I've seen before. Chainsaw. I believe this was already in it. 2K22. I think it had a different name, but or 2K20. Yeah, this was already there. Chair Swinger. That was in it. Kind of like your hardcore wrestler. Let's try to find something unique here. Dark Ritual. Let's take a look at that. Was that a candle? Those are candles, right? I know they had something similar to this in it, but oh no, this is new. I haven't seen this. It's a pretty interesting entrance. I mean, I would use it, you know. I'm sure they got some pretty good music in this too. Generic music. Probably the same stuff that was already in it. Probably. Yeah, this is definitely new. I didn't see this in the game anywhere. Man, those visuals are very good. I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's definitely new. I can tell you that right now. What about Dark One? What is that? Let's take a look at Dancing Superstar. I didn't look at that. I think this is from 2K22. I seen something with that name in it. Yeah, that's the same thing that was in 2K20. I'm not gonna look at everything. Like I said, the video is already too long as it is. Let's look for something here. Defeated. What is that? This video has already gone close to 30 minutes already, and we are still in deep. We're not even a 20. We're not even a quarter down the list, and I'm not even looking at all the entrances. I'm only in D's. Look how high up that is. Man, we let's take a look at deer intentions here. See what that is. I am not a fan of making videos that are like 45 minutes or an hour long. I'm just not a fan of that. Let's take a look at Disco Dancer. I mean, I certainly can do it, but I really don't feel like people are looking at videos for that long. I don't think they are, so I think they're just kind of like, just, Earth's champion. What we got here? I'm going to go ahead and stop the video right here because we are pushing the 30-minute mark, getting close to it. And if this video gets a lot of views, we'll make a continuation of it. If it doesn't get much, then we're not going to mess with it. So, yeah, if this one gets a lot of views, we'll do a female version, and we'll also do an extended version of this one here, like just to go further down the list. But for right now, we're going to end this video. As you can see, we have a long way to go to getting on the list, but I don't know. It has to be worth the time to put into it to post on this channel. If it's nobody's really looking at it or not very many people care, then I'm just gonna not continue with this. But I did not think it would take this long, but it's taken quite a long time, and that's a good thing because that means there's a lot of options in this game. That audience looks excellent.